Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode number 4 of Daydrink Radio. It is Monday, December 8th. Hell of a weekend, lots to catch up on this week. We got a lot of college football to talk. Here, I'll run us through our rundown real quick. We got NFL, we got college football, lots going on there. We have our wrestling recap from our event this past Thursday that we hosted. And then just a lot of social media content stuff that we got to cover, a few brand deals, things like that. All in all, pretty good slate here, lots to talk about. Some stats from our pod so far. So we set the goal originally to have more views each week. Yep. And this past week we did not achieve that goal. So
really? It was doing well after like a day or two. I looked at it.
It was bumping after a day or two. Yeah. So episode number 2 we had 90 views. Episode number 3 we had 80 views, which is a negative 11% growth rate. That said, we went from 201 subscribers to 207 at a 3% growth rate week over week. And we did have a few likes, few comments. So all in all, not a bad thing. I think we're in good shape here.
Beautiful. Yeah, no, we got.
I saw a comment. Someone called me a giant tool bag on TikTok. I was like,
yeah, someone did say that. I saw you commented back at him.
I think I said agreed.
All right, and then before we jump into today's episode, it is brought to you guys by the good folks over at Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes are an upgrade your bathroom routine has been begging for. Soft, refreshing, perfectly packaged, and yes, actually flushable. Not like those other brands that claim to be flushable then practically detonate your plumbing. We've all relied on these after long film days, questionable late-night meals, and of course, the day after drinking shits. Dude Wipes have saved the squad more times than we can even count. Once you go Dude Wipes, you'll never go back. Do yourself a favor, clean up your game, smell better, feel better, and stop suffering for absolutely no reason, you guys. Dude Wipes, keep yourself in the game. Shop now at dudewipes.com. Have a 2-pack right here because I've been using the other packs so much. These are actually your guys's. But Dude Wipes are the best.
And we just will never receive them. Gerard, he's going to use them all.
I know.
I might. Yeah, I take a lot of shits, man.
I'm just gonna pick them up at the store instead because I will never see those. I'll never see those in my apartment.
I take the most shits on this pod. That's a fact.
That was crazy. That never got clipped.
Chuck pisses the most. He's a big winner there. Biggest winner there.
I do take a lot of leaks. Gerard, that was never clipped, but it should have been you saying that you shit like 5, 6, 7 times a day.
Yeah, anywhere from like 5 to 7 times a day.
What the fuck?
If I'm in the office, because there's coffee, there's caffeine, and bad food.
In the office, and there's no better time to shit than on company time. There's no better time to shit.
Of course.
Yeah.
Very good point.
But me and Gerard seem a little bit more somber today because rough day yesterday, you know.
So we want to talk NFL or college football first? I was thinking college, then NFL.
Yeah, we can talk college first. Yeah, we can go college football first.
I'll start this one off, Burns, because I saw your hot takes on Twitter, which I did not agree with one bit. Burns is sitting there bitching and complaining that Notre Dame opted out of going for a bowl game. And
that's the biggest pussy move ever. Are we for real?
I disagree fully.
Think that's the biggest bitch move right there. That was such a bitch move.
It's a take. I'm going to take my ball and go home move, and it's the right move because they get absolutely cheated by this system.
They do not get cheated.
What the fuck do you mean they don't get cheated? There's a 20.5-point spread for JMU. If Notre Dame was in that game, they would be favored.
Okay.
That means that the system is fucked up. The system is fucked up. The system's so fucked up.
Sucks. They don't get princess treatment just because they're Notre Dame. I say this as a guy who likes Notre Dame. Join a fucking conference. You already basically play a full ACC schedule, but join a conference. It's really that simple. There's already a playoff clause for Notre Dame. There already is one. Just join the conference and you don't have to worry about this. And fuck yeah, JMU made it. They went and won their conference. They deserve to.
I look at it in terms of if there's, and I was talking the other day with somebody about this, spreads should 100% go into the committee's decision-making because – dude, if you have a 20.5-point spread, I'm not like, what's the point of even having the game? Notre Dame, if they were in that game, they would be favored.
They are an auto
I know, but
that's
what exactly what I'm saying. That the system is fucked up. The system.
So what are you saying? Get rid of conference champion auto bids?
Get the fucking best teams in the fucking playoffs. That's my point.
Sure, you could say that, but there's already 8 of the best teams. Maybe Notre Dame shouldn't have lost to Miami or Texas A&M, and they would have made it in.
That's why I'm saying
they won the rest of their cupcake schedule.
That's what I'm saying. Spreads should be factored in because a spread dictates quite a bit
But that doesn't make any difference. What if all it's going to take is for 1 year, one of these group of 5 schools like JMU or Tulane to pull off a crazy big upset, which happens all the time in college football, and that point is completely invalid? Why?
Burns, what is college football ran on? What's the backbone of college football?
The backbone of college football
It's money.
is...
It's
Yeah,
money.
of course it's
All
fucking
these.
money.
I'm gonna watch a game that has a 3.5 point spread with Notre Dame in it, and there is a 0% chance I watch a game with JMU and a 20.5 point spread.
Well, then you're not a real ball watcher if you're not watching a college football playoff game. Why would you miss a college football playoff game? Who would?
All right. I'm
The
saying
only reason
I'm
I'm missing
much,
one is because I'll be at Bears-Packers next Saturday, which sucks. It's a Saturday during the college football playoff. I don't know why the NFL is playing on that day. But here's the thing. Don't lose to Miami. Don't lose to Texas A&M. It's that simple. Don't lose to them.
I don't even know who's in the college football playoffs. I have been so out of touch this entire weekend. I don't remember
God,
besides yesterday. Not any of the noon games. I didn't watch any of the noon games yesterday.
You just watched the Bear game. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
my point is it's like, what's the point of having a playoff when you don't have the best teams in it?
You do have the best teams in it. You have
No, you
Ohio
don't.
State.
No, you don't.
You have Indiana. You
don't have the 12 best teams in it. You do not have the 12 best teams in it.
You have 10 of the best, and you got 2 teams who proved their way there by winning their conference. It makes sense. The fucking
I'm not saying
ACC,
I'm not saying it doesn't make sense, because the system that they have right now, like, it makes sense how that happened and how they got in. I'm saying that the system's fucked up.
I don't
that
think it's
shouldn't
fucked
make
up.
sense.
I think
that
because,
shouldn't
look,
make sense.
In a perfect world, it should be where the 4 power conference champions get in every single time. The Big 10, the SEC, the ACC, and the Big 12. But the ACC sucked balls. They were horrible this year, and instead, you get 2 group of 5 schools, which that shouldn't punish them. What? They win their conference, and then they go and play in the, not even like the fucking Pop-Tarts Bowl, the Idaho Potato Bowl? No, let them go out there and have a shot at it. Why not?
Then you can make the argument on strength of schedule, and it's like,
You can, but are you going to have a Duke team who has a way higher strength of schedule but 5 losses versus a school who went 11-1?
all right, we don't need to talk about this anymore because I don't think we're ever going to agree. I totally understand your point. I'm just saying I think that the system is incredibly fucked up that you don't have Texas and Notre Dame in this playoff.
Texas isn't in there?
Texas looks like shit. They've kind of figured it out the past couple weeks. They had a good game against A&M, but no, it's just...
my back to my point, it wouldn't be a 20.5 point spread if
Texas shouldn't have lost to Florida. They shouldn't
And
have
I'm
lost
not-
to Florida.
But then that's my point all is tied into the spreads, where it's like, that dictates who the better team is. That literally shows who the better team is. That's exactly what that does.
Sure, so Indiana's a better team than Ohio State, even though they were 4.5 point dogs?
Well, they just beat them. But
Yeah,
that's...
so- I really don't get where you got. I'd see.
Well, no, you can't make that argument because that's they won outright. But the argument is that if Texas is going to be a 7-point dog in this game compared to a 20.5 point dog, that's a clear indication of who the better football team is. Like, very clear. It's not a 4-point spread in like number 1 and number 2 team in the country. You can't even compare the two.
Then they should have won more games.
Can we talk about the Indiana's quarterback?
Yeah, how about the worst post-game interview of all time?
I hate this guy so much.
No, you can't hate him. You cannot
I don't know
hate
if I
him.
hate him. He's just really excited. He's just a little bit, he's on the spectrum 100%. But, dude, he's a baller.
He just everything about him is just very infuriating to watch. He's saying flipping. He almost essentially started crying. Like if you watch it back, he just goes into like a whole nother mode where he's just losing control of all of his emotions. And
he's going nuts. He just won the Big Ten championship, undefeated season, man.
You can't blame him for having emotions. I just think what he said was like top. It's probably
It was
the corniest
funny.
thing
I
I've ever
thought
heard
that
in
was
my
really
life.
funny. Yeah, I thought that was
Wait.
hilarious.
I have it.
Hell yeah, they're flipping champs, baby. They're flipping champs.
If I gotta hear this guy,
Ends the best. Ends the best. We're the strongest glue ever.
That's awesome. That's sweet. That's a good line right there. The strongest glue ever.
Terrible
That's
line.
a great line. The strongest glue ever.
If I have to watch, because I like Indiana, I like Signetti. But if I gotta watch this dude do these fucking post game interviews throughout, like if they win like 3 games and I gotta hear this guy go flip it, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
I'm with it, dude. Kurt Signetti, I think, is the greatest college football head coaching hire of all time. I think it's kind of set in stone. Like, Indiana was so terrible. His first year, they were projected to finish 17th out of 18th in the Big Ten. They go on that run last year with, 2 losses total, loss in the playoff and then a loss during the regular season. People think it's fake. They come back again this year, undefeated season, win the Big Ten. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I didn't have them having a shot in hell at winning that game, and they did. I was surprised as hell. And you could say that they make the field goal, maybe they don't win, but they didn't,
I thought that the Buckeyes were going to smoke them. I thought the Buckeyes were going to kill them. But no, they're a real deal team, man. It's not just Indiana. That's a real deal ball club over there. They're good. But speaking of college football, I'm trying to decide, because before the college football playoff, you got to place a future before. And I always do it on a team to reach the national championship, not to win it all. Because also this year, I do think that Ohio State's going to win it all once again.
100. I could see a rematch happening.
Yeah, I think that they're going to run it back. But the question is, who are they playing?
Indiana.
JMU.
JMU to make the national championship is plus 15,000.
Yeah. You want to talk about juice? There's your juice.
The one thing that I hate is my lock was going to be Ole Miss before Lane left, but now they left. I kind of like Oregon plus 280, man. I kind of like the Ducks. I could see the Ducks.
What's Ohio State at?
Ohio State is minus 105 to make the national championship.
I would parlay them in Indiana. I think we get a rematch, and I think Ohio State beats them by like 20.
Indiana's plus 110.
Wait, who is this that's in here? Is this Tulane?
Yeah, Tulane.
Tulane's in this?
Yep.
And not Notre Dame or Texas.
Yep.
There's my point.
Win your conference, win more games.
Wait.
I would parlay those though, Burns. I honestly think Ohio State. Indiana,
I know. I think
rematch.
I might do that, and then also just have a straight on Oregon to make it too. It's just the odds kind of suck. The other one that I was really looking at was Texas A&M, but they got to play Ohio State in the second round if they beat Miami, which I kind of hate.
They could be sneaky.
I know.
I think it was good that they lost to Texas. You get that loss out of the way, and then you're going in the playoffs.
Exactly. They get that loss out of the way, and now I feel a little bit confident in them, but I don't know. That's
I'd take them over Oregon. I would bet them over Oregon.
These are plus 780 too, which isn't too bad. Last year I had like I think it was plus 800 on Notre Dame to make the national championship. That was sweet. But I don't know. This year it's kind of turning me. I don't know where to go with it.
I had a great gambling weekend this weekend.
I had the worst, I think, of my life.
I had the worst of my life, too. I was literally just ice cold the entire weekend.
Gerard, you gave me 2 plays yesterday. I put 100 on each of them, and they both missed.
And that was, what were those plays?
It was Quinshot Judkins to score a touchdown.
Your Browns fucking suck, dude.
We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. And then you gave me
James Cook.
You gave me, James Cook.
Wait, I
over
thought
99.
James Cook hit.
No, he missed because he had a 25-yard touchdown run that they called back for a flag.
What did he end up having?
He had like 75.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Colson Loveland, though, anytime live, that drive took him plus 800. Smack.
That's pretty good.
All right, should we talk NFL?
Yeah.
Browns.
Can we go Browns first?
Why did they take Shador out, man? Why did they take him out?
I'm waiting for the notification on my phone for when Kevin Stefanski's fired today, and I think we're to the point of the day that it's not going to happen, which is the most disappointing thing I've ever fucking seen. He single-handedly, I mean, we're playing the Titans. It's a shit bowl. Who even really cares? But as a fan, Kevin Stefanski, when your coach single-handedly loses you the game, you guys probably didn't watch, 8 minutes left. We score a touchdown to make it an 8-point game. And then we have the option to either go for 2 or kick a field goal. fucking every other head coach in the league kicks the field goal and makes it a 7-point game with 8 minutes left. We fucking go for 2, and Shedeur fumbles it like right off the snap, so it wasn't even a play.
Yeah.
So we're down 8 now. So now we force ourselves to have to get another 2-point conversion at the end of the game, which ends up happening because, I mean, I'm not gonna act like Shedeur is the second coming of Jesus Christ, but he looked good. Like he looked better than most
300
quarterbacks.
yards and 3 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns, and then he had a bad pick, but he looked good. And because Stefanski makes the god-awful call to go for the first 2-pointer, we have to go for the second one, and since Shedeur fumbled it, he doesn't put him in, and we go Wildcat, and none of the guys know what the play is. It was a broken play, and it's just like that was the most Cleveland thing I've ever seen in my entire life, man.
Wait, did he take him out of the game or just took him out for a play?
He took him out for the 2-point conversion to tie the game, and the thing that
With
this
like
is my
25
point.
seconds left.
We have our fucking, listen to this, our punt returner, who we probably picked him up from the fucking gas station in the corner, no clue who he even is. He fucking muffed a punt last week. We have him again in there this week, and he muffed another one this week, and we continue to put him back there, but Shedeur has 1 fumble on a 2-point conversion, and we can't put him in the game for a 2-point conversion with the game on the line.
That's so brutal.
Stefanski's racist.
I think he does hate Shedeur. I think he hates him.
Right?
That's what people are saying, man. That's what
It's
people
just-
are saying.
My thing is, too, it's like, I honestly don't think Stefanski's that bad of a coach, but it's like, if you allow someone in your fucking organization to make these decisions that are, first of all, embarrass you, and then 2, just like creates a losing culture, and you just have this fucking terrible culture going on, it's like, someone needs to be fired. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's craziness.
Well,
it's actual craziness.
year for the Browns. I mean, you guys are just going to be firing someone every single year.
But, dude, like, it's a losing culture. And I think it starts with the owners, but I look back, I saw a tweet 6 years ago. We had Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb, and we were a playoff team. And it's like, what the hell just happened? Odell sucked.
Yeah, he did.
But it's like, what the hell happened in 6 years that we're at this point again? I don't know. But we don't have to talk about that
Garrett
anymore.
back there just being Mr. Miles Garrett. He could
We
win.
have...
Dude, he might win MVP. If he has like a crazy finish, no, it's going to be Drake May. But like there could be a conversation if he keeps going.
That's another point, is we have the best player in the NFL, arguably, best defensive player in the NFL on our team.
Oh yeah, best
and we have
defensive player by a landslide.
We have the defensive rookie of the year on our defense as well.
Yeah.
And we're fucking terrible, dude. It's tough to watch, but
We got Bears Browns next week.
Yeah.
I know I'm pumped.
Brownies are coming to town. I'm fucking nervous, I'm not going to lie, dude, because that defense is so good.
They are good.
I'm very nervous about playing that Browns defense. But talking about this week, dude, it's just the end fucking sucked. Why did it have to end that way? Man?
Burns, how'd you feel about that? The call for the 4th and 1, the throw.
Here's the thing. Komet was open. Caleb had to throw it a second or two earlier. Komet was open. That was the same exact play that we ran last week against Philly for the dagger.
Hate that
the
play
end.
call.
You see, me personally, I'll always be a guy saying run the ball up the gut. You need a
4th and 1, and you had 2 timeouts, and there's like 35 seconds left or something like that.
That's a play that you call on 3rd and 1. That's what you call on 3rd and 1.
Correct.
But
4th and 1, you run it right up the gut. Just give yourself some more opportunity.
especially when the Bears in the whole second half were running the ball like nobody's business. Like, run the fucking
Can I play devil's advocate here? I love the play call just because Caleb the entire game was outside the pocket making plays.
Well, yeah, sure.
At least in the
100%.
second half. The second half.
100%.
It's crazy to say that you love the play call when you saw the result.
But Komet
I mean,
was open.
you
Cole
know,
was open.
yeah, he was wide open, and he just made a bad throw a second late. Like, that was a good play call.
You don't throw a pick if you run the ball.
I mean, that's a good point.
It is
but
true.
you also
I don't
might
know.
not
I
get
said
it.
right after I'd run the ball, but at the same time, I don't really hate it. I mean, you put a shot to, I wouldn't say even tie the game because I think that they are going for two if they
100%.
100%. They're going for two because our defense couldn't stop a fucking middle school offense yesterday. But yeah, no, it was a fine play call. It's just all I want to see out of this fucking team is 4 quarters of good offense. Why do we have to wait till the second half every single fucking week? Every single week, man. It's like the first half they're out there just jerking each other off, doing nothing. And then they go out there, and Caleb looks fantastic. He looks like a different player in the second half. Where the fuck is that to start the game? It looked like it was over at halftime. It looked like it was done.
That touchdown right before halftime that can't happen.
And Jalen Johnson's out there walking. I love Jalen Johnson.
Was it CJ Gardner gave up on like maybe 3 plays that were just.
God.
Oh,
CJ Gardner Johnson did not have a good day yesterday. That Bears defense as a whole did not have a good day. But the one thing I will say is the 4th and 1 at the end isn't what lost the Bears the game whatsoever. It was the defense. When the Packers went down and scored that game-winning touchdown with, it was like 3 minutes left. On that drive at the 30-yard line, they were 3rd and 1. We had 4 guys surrounding Josh Jacobs behind the line of scrimmage. It would have been a 4th and 4, and they kicked the field goal. Instead, the Bears let him get 21 fucking yards, and 4 people can't tackle him. What the fuck?
They all had a hand on him, too. It was like everyone had one hand on him, and he broke them all off.
Like, what the fuck? Because they were lazy.
I didn't like Ben Johnson's play calling either. From some aspects, he was getting a little fancy. He was getting a little fancy for my liking. I think there was like a 3rd and 3 or something like that when they did that little like shuffle pass to DJ Moore that almost got.
And he just got rocked.
We're running the ball so well. Enough with the fancy shit. Just go behind the boys.
But that's what he does. That's his culture, man. That's his thing. That's what he does. And no, it literally felt like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Whenever he tried some trickery, it just felt like our playbook got leaked and the Packers just studied it the entire week. And they knew exactly what was coming. It was so weird.
We're 9-4. We got the Browns this week. We should beat the dog shit out of the Browns, even though you guys got that nice defense. But
yeah.
No, you should. You definitely should.
Then we'll be, 10-4, and then we got Packers the next week?
Yeah, and if they lose to the Broncos, it's the same scenario that it was this weekend at home. It's the same thing. Yeah, there's also a lot of fucking Bears fans out there acting like the season's over and the sky is falling. The Bears are 9-4. Think back to August. You know how we were all sitting here saying, like, man, it would be awesome if we could get 9 wins this year. We're already here and still have 4 games left. We have 4 games left, and nobody's talking about that game in San Francisco on Sunday Night Football. No one's talking about that in 3 weeks. Like,
we also
win that game too?
Doomsday this last week either. Like, we need a fully healthy fucking team.
And Tremaine Edmonds should be back. Everybody should be back for that Packers game at home. Everyone, which would be good. But knock on fucking wood, because this Bears team is literally made out of cardboard. So,
ooh, little fun fact right before Chuck. The Bears have the most pre-snap penalties in the NFL by a large sum. Yeah. Those are just drive killers. And it's so goddamn frustrating to watch. It's got to be addressed.
Yeah.
That's coaching, right? I mean, that's the only thing you can really put it on.
I don't know if this guy's just fucking stupid. It's just the snap count, guys.
Yeah.
I would say, I watched the whole game, I think you guys should be ecstatic from an outsider's perspective. Like, that was the first time I've seen the Bears. I think the Packers are the real deal. I think that they're really good. And you guys were as good as them, and it came down to one last play. I mean, the first half you weren't as good as them, but the second half you were arguably better. And I don't know. I thought that was the first time I've seen the Bears like play a real team and really compete. It made me think of Mahomes, like just marching down the field, tossing it to these receivers that are somehow open. That's what you guys looked like in the second half with Caleb and the receivers.
Where'd you guys watch the game?
I was back at home.
The bars were nuts.
Oh yeah, no, they were.
I was at Fireplace. It was packed.
Yeah.
Spent $500.
You spent $500 yesterday?
Well, I mean, the table's tab was like $500.
So not all yours.
When the Bears play at home on Saturday night against the Packers, that's when the whole city is going to be wild that entire night. That's going to be crazy.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's going to be a great time. But, what was I going to say? I had something. God damn it. I don't know. Just please beat Cleveland. Don't drop a fucking goose egg. That's when the sky's falling down. No offense, Chuck, but that's when the sky's falling
Hey,
down here.
we beat the Packers. We beat the Packers. You
I
guys
know.
might need to watch out.
I know, that's when the sky's falling down, is if we lose to Cleveland this week. But yeah.
I watched the Packers-Bears game in my basement packing orders. 230 orders out the door, gentlemen.
Nice. Beautiful. That's
yeah, the
perfect.
post office hates us.
Yeah.
I kept bringing the bags in, and all the workers are like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, sorry, guys.
Oh, no, they have to do their job. But we're doing ours, too. That's how it goes, man. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I got a talking point for us here. I want your guys' opinion on this.
Sure.
So, as most people know, social media comment sections can just be war zones.
Mm-hmm.
I try and stay out of them. I think that comment sections are like the worst place to be because half the time it's going to be like awesome, and then actually 25% of the time it's awesome, 75% of the time it's just, why are you a human being, pretty much.
Yeah.
I got to find this post real quick. So this guy, I always stay out of all the comments in all of this. But I saw a comment this past week that it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drop a comment back at this kid. So this guy commented when we did our launch for our hats. He said, "Please tell me the Daydrink tag isn't on the side of the hat. It looks so much better without it," with a crying emoji, which like not that bad. Could be way worse. I guess just stating his opinion. And then someone commented back at him, and I'm not gonna say any of the names. He goes, "I'm sure they really want opinions from a guy who takes mirror pictures," because this guy's profile picture was like him in the mirror.
Sure.
And then he goes, "Here's a real question, Four Eyes. Does a duck with a boner drag seaweed?" Which I thought was hilarious. I thought it was so funny. And the original kid comments back at him and goes, 0 out of 10 rage bait LMAO.
No, that was a good one. I'm not gonna lie.
When the original kid commented back at him, I was like, all right, fuck this kid. I'm like, if you're going to state your opinion and then someone's coming back at you with kind of like a joke. So I comment. I said, I certainly would never take advice from a guy who takes mirror pics. Just doesn't make sense. Everyone knows that, which I stand by. I would never take advice from a guy who takes mirror pictures. It's just weird. Like that's extremely feminine as a guy, in my opinion. And I'll stand by that, too.
Jeez, Chuck. What if I'll take a mirror picture, dude.
Hey, you do you. That's just me. And then this kid, and this was on my personal account. It was not on the business account. That would be very bad that would be bad for business. And he goes, surely taking jabs at a previous customer, simply giving out constructive criticism on a product will make them want to continue to support. Do better, man. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, am I wrong here? And then I was like, no, fuck this kid, because he gave his opinion and then started chirping back at a kid. It's like, if you're going to state your opinion, get in our comments and create havoc. Like, if you could give it, fucking take it, pussy. And I responded to him. I said no jabs, just balls and strikes, because that's what I was calling, was balls and strikes. It's like, if you're gonna state your opinion and it's negative for one, you got to be able to take what's coming back.
Wow.
And it's like, there was fucking 300 other people who bought the hats who had absolutely no problem with that tag. So you know what? You can go and kick rocks, bud. What do you guys think?
Wow.
I got mad. I got really mad.
Wow, I could tell. I could tell. Good job, Chucky. Good job.
I usually don't do that, but it rubbed me the wrong way.
I feel like this is like the 6th time that we've had the same talk. It's just like Gerard coming into the show hungover. It's the same thing.
Hey, we weren't recording when I said that, so no one knew that.
Well, now we are. So now everybody does know that. That's okay.
Can we talk about how blasted we got at that wrestling event?
Oh my god, dude! Holy
yeah,
fuck.
let's dive into that.
Oh my god, I got fucking hammered.
What really did it was when we ran out of buckets, and the guy brought us the Sun Cruiser buckets. The ref. Mm-hmm. When he brought us the 2 buckets of Sun Cruiser, that's when I went, okay, this is going to be an interesting time. I really didn't realize it while I was commentating until about halfway through, and it was like a switch flipped, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm seeing stars right now. This is brutal.
Chuck, did you watch all of the footage?
I mean, I haven't watched it all, but I've been going through it, and it is hilarious. You guys on the call,
Towards
Like,
the end, I was looking at Burns just saying some crazy shit. So I was just curious when you start editing, I was like, I wonder
There definitely needs to be cuts from a few things during that. There definitely needs to be cuts.
yeah, the entire broadcast will never be open to the public, but I'm gonna take a good chunk of it and put it into this vlog that we're making.
I said something to Burns. I'm not going to say what I said, but I said something to Burns, and he looks at me and goes, Chuck, you can't put this in there. He's like,
oh my God, we had a great time. We had a great time, dude.
The people there were cool. Like, except,
cool.
Did we forget that two of the wrestlers wanted to fight Burns' buddies?
I did watch back that footage.
Yes.
Who was it again?
It was I don't know. I didn't know any of their names. You guys would know better than me.
Was it Better Together? Like the
No. It was like men. Fuck. It was some guy with like a Mexican name.
They were.
My buddies
know
were
if that
chirping
helps.
the entire time. They were screaming into the ring the entire match. It was hilarious.
Apparently, they were flipping them off and cursing, and the wrestlers were like, we were told we can't flip off and curse, and then these guys were flipping off and cursing. So,
That's how
and
it
I was
goes.
like, I don't know what to tell you guys. I just met him today.
Yeah, dude, the Billy Goat was not the Billy Goat. Jesus, the Cubby Bear was pretty bumping. The Cubby Bear was pretty bumping. It was a good
I
time.
can't believe how expensive it is there.
Oh my
so
gosh,
expensive.
dude, they have I think that's got to be the most expensive bar in Wrigleyville. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
It was
ridiculous.
what they got 10 beers and it was $130 just for the beers, no tip yet. I was
$13
like,
a beer.
jeez.
$13
Yeah,
a beer.
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
How about the show though? I was very taken back by someone said it. It's literally a mix of like some of like the best athletes I've seen in person combined with like theater kids. Like all in one.
Yes.
Like dude,
Yeah.
that they were doing some crazy stunts. I was taken back by how great the show was.
No, 100%. They are
Gerard, do you
very
disagree?
talented. Very
I mean,
talented.
I thought it was cool. It was like it was very performative. I got lost in some of the storylines like during the matches. There was one match, I went and took a piss, came back. I think I took a shit. Took a shit, came back, and the match was still going on. It was one of the matches was like 25 minutes.
Yeah, no, some of them were long. The last one, the championship one, was really long. That was long.
Maybe that's the one, dude. It was.
Burns wouldn't know because he took a leak during that one. Remember, Gerard was like, during the championship match, you're pissing?
Yeah. No, I had to, dude. I had to. I was
Also, I don't
dying
know
there.
if people liked us there.
No, not the
no.
people in front of me and Gerard. They were not fans of us. They were not fans of the people sitting directly in front of us. They were not.
Those were like fans, though. I think that like the second wrestling team and all the wrestlers loved what we were
Yes,
doing.
no, they all liked us. But
You
people
guys
in front
were
of
just-
us did not.
You guys were letting it fly. You guys were letting it fly. There was one part where the head of Second Wrestling, like the owner of it, was directly behind you guys, and this was towards the end, so I knew you guys were fairly lubed up. And I was just like biting my tongue, like, don't say anything too bad, well, this guy, because you guys didn't know he was right behind you, and you guys were just letting it fly. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Of course, we were having a great time.
Yeah, I thought you guys did a very good job.
The interviews, like the way it was all set up. I mean, we did some post game interviews or whatever. Like, I don't know how that footage looks, but the pre-game interviews, I don't know if because I was doing the interview, and I don't know if you guys caught this because I don't know if you can hear it when I was doing it, but like one of the girls, I was just trying to help promote her her pictures. She was selling pictures or whatever. And I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, she said something about the pictures. And I was like, oh, yeah, those pictures were hot. And I thought I was going to get a laugh or something. Just complete silent. And I was like, so anyways, how do you feel about the match tonight?
I was editing that, and I was dying laughing, dude. It
The
didn't
best
land
was the
at all.
interview that the best interview was the one that you already posted. The what's it called? The two guys from Chicago. They were
The
awesome.
infantry.
Yes, the infantry. They were cool. They were really cool. But no, that was sweet hanging out in the green room up there. That was pretty sick. Before we were upstairs, there was free pizza. We had beers up there, just hung out and had a good time. That was sweet.
And also, that was only one part of the night. We had then taken the post game to Old Crow, continued to get hammered, and then we post game.
Wait. No, at Old Crow Burns, your buddy, what was his name? John?
Yeah, John.
He was rinsed. I looked
my
at him
God,
and
he was dead.
his eyes were rolling back in his head. I was like, oh God, brother, you got to
he
get
was
home.
Dead. No, he was like, dude, we got to go home. We got to go home. But then when we got outside, he's like, no, let's go to another bar. Let's go to another bar. We're like, no, going home. I took an Uber Black for the first time on the way home.
Burns, did you not come with us
No,
to the other bar?
no, I left.
Oh, me, Chipper, and Chuck fucking went to Goodnight John Boy for a post bottle.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
I was so fucking hammered, dude.
We were at Old Crow and Gerard was like, he's like, oh, we're in the town tonight. And in my head, I was like, are you talking like all of us right now? Because like me, I was exhausted. I hadn't eaten dinner. The last time I ate was noon. So I'm like dying. And the only reason I came was because Chipper was there. I was like, I can't just leave Chipper, who's just meeting everyone for the first time. Like, I kind of had to be there to make sure he was good.
You leave
and then,
for unsupervised with me. Bad news.
Yeah. Well, and then Gerard's like, Chipper, we're going to rip it tonight. And Chipper's kind of like looking at me like, wait, what's going on? And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm going to have to go to John Boy because Gerard gets off the phone. He's like, yeah, we got a bottle waiting for us. And I'm like, fuck. So
That's crazy.
We went to John Boy, and Gerard, you took a Chipper was talking to some girl, and Gerard literally just like had his camera right in Chipper's face, recording him, and put it on his Instagram story.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
My Instagram stories looked like insane this weekend.
Yeah, that was a great time. That was a great night. No, we took an Uber Black for the first time, dude. It was pretty damn cool. It was pretty damn cool taking an Uber Black. You get
Isn't
in,
it
it's
just
a nice car. No, they had free waters, snacks, mints, gum. They had it all, dude. I felt like I was riding in luxury. It was sweet.
What was the price?
Yeah, how much was it?
It was, for some reason, it was the same cost as a regular Uber. I think it was like $13. So
No, it's not bad.
So when it's the same price, you take the nice one instead. But yeah, no, it was a good time. I enjoyed it.
Also, P.S. When we were at John Boy, I ran into my corporate director, apparently, at my corporate job. Were you aware of this, Chuck?
I saw parts of it the next day. I didn't really follow it though.
I was blasted, and I was talking to my and I was like, I interview people. It's awesome. We got a table, and he was like, get out of my face. We have work tomorrow.
That's so cool.
Yeah. She texted my manager, and she's like, just saw Gerard at the club. He's absolutely rinsed. I don't know how it's going to work. But here's the thing now. This is where I want your guys' opinion. Yes, was I at the club on a Thursday night when I have work the next day, and was I absolutely rinsed? Yes.
You were rinsed.
She was also there at midnight.
Yeah.
So you can't blame me if you're there as well.
No, you guys are in the same boat then. You guys are in the same exact boat. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like that Spider-Man meme.
So it's like your whole corporate job is just falling apart then. Like the whole office is. If she's doing the same thing as you, then it's cooked.
Yeah, they're also not matching our 401ks next year.
That's crazy.
Wait, Gerard. Gerard, what's the update on your new gig you got going?
Oh, yeah, I'm a bartender.
Yeah, what's up with that? Give us some details.
I'll be bartending at Home Away from Home. I think I start like December, last week of December, first week of January. So I'll be slinging beers. I talked to the dude. I walked in because my buddy set up the meeting with me and the guy, bar manager, and took the bus there. Walked in, talked to him for not even 7 minutes, and he's like, "Yep, you're starting at the end of the month." I was like, "Wow, that was quick."
Yeah. That bar's pretty cool. They just expanded. I know that. I was talking to you about that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's the owner of Cheesy's.
The whole concept of it is pretty cool. How it's like a bar for away fans coming to Wrigley, which is pretty cool. But,
yeah, I'm gonna have to be okay with cheering for shit teams that aren't Chicago teams, which you're
not good at all.
Hey, we'll work on it.
Yeah, you got to
Very
act
good
like pretty
point.
normal. You can't just do that. But, no, you'll be
Do we
over in
int-
our region all the time then. You'll be over in this area.
Yeah, do we anticipate like a friends and family type discount? I'm sure you'll probably uncover those once you get going. But
I will see what I'm allowed to do because we don't want to get fired.
no,
So
definitely not.
we want to sling beers, sling shots. And yeah, it should be a good time. I'm excited.
Yeah, but if there's
Nice,
any cool
man.
discounts, we will come and have a great time. We will.
Sure. I'll
We
let
might turn into regulars. We might turn into
Yeah,
the first
potentially.
regulars.
No, I think I found my home base in Wrigleyville, dude. I think I found my home base. It's definitely the Billy Goat in Wrigleyville. I've been like living there, basically. It's a great spot. It's a smaller bar. I'm friends with the bartenders there. They're good guys.
always an older crowd in there.
Yes. No, and I'm fine with sitting at. I always have
Yeah,
a spot
which is
open at
dope.
the bar there, and they got pretty cheap drinks, and it's a nice spot. Like I'll sit there for a couple hours, and I'll walk out of there with the $60 tab. Fine with me, and good food. But yeah, that's where I saw the Illinois State Redbirds pull off the biggest upset in college football this year on Saturday, which was fucking sick.
That was crazy.
I still
I
also
might-
know what happened there too. Who'd they beat?
North Dakota State, number 1 ranked North Dakota State, undefeated 12-0, the first in the second round of the FCS playoffs. They went
It's
in
like
there
the Mecca.
They went
That's
in
the
there.
Mecca of SCS football.
Yeah.
Like, and NDSU is like the best team of
They
all
are
time
the
in FCS,
Alabama
right?
of. They are the Alabama of the FCS, and
Carson
Illinois
Wentz.
State goes to their house as 24-point underdogs. One of my buddies in this Illinois State group chat, he was in like Nashville, so he could bet on it, and he sent in live money line. He bet them like $5 to win $160. Like that's crazy
Jeez.
that they came back and won. If we win 2 more games, I'm going to Nashville for the national championship, 100%. If they win 2 more games,
Hell yeah.
that would be nuts.
Did
Oh,
you
we're-
see the Illinois State club hockey team, the D3 club hockey team?
No, I used
They-
to know a couple guys who played for them.
They played like Wabash, some school that I've never heard
Wabash.
of. Yeah, Wabash in full line brawl, just
Really?
like 5-on-5 guys just beating the shit out of each other. It was sweet.
I know a couple of football guys. I know a lot of the basketball guys. And the Redbirds are fucking rolling right now in basketball. It's beautiful, dude. It's
You just beat someone big in there too, didn't you?
No. We just been rolling lately. A lot smaller.
No, last week you guys beat a big name.
Oh no,
in
we won
basketball.
we won a tournament over Thanksgiving break. We won a tournament over Thanksgiving break at Disney World at the ESPN Wild World of Sports.
I'm surprised
Can
you
we
didn't
talk
go.
about something that I saw today?
What?
Yeah, what's up?
Have you guys seen the Diddy documentary?
Seen
I've
it
not.
on there. Haven't watched it yet.
Burn.
What's it on?
It's insane.
Really?
It is insane. I don't know if I can talk about what like is so insane about it on there, but like you have to watch it.
What
that's-
platform
wow.
is it on?
It's on
Netflix.
Netflix, I think. Yeah.
I'll watch it tonight. I love a good doc.
Oh,
We need-
and also sorry, go ahead, Chuck.
We need to do you guys need to watch the doc and we'll do a post game.
And
Should we do like a book report?
I know you guys are also like so curious about it. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was good. I enjoyed it a lot. It was actually a lot more suspenseful, a lot more like jump scares and everything. It was very good. I enjoyed it. It was a good time.
I threw a party this weekend. And
I knew that was coming. I
right.
knew that was coming.
I threw a party this weekend, and some dude, it's right here. Some dude left his phone. His phone is here. His work phone's here, and I think he's coming to pick it up today. Took a picture of my nuts. That's gonna be hilarious.
What
Dude,
the
that's
hell?
kinda messed
That's
up.
nuts. Do you know the guy?
That's
Like, is
messed
it one of
up.
your
I have
friends?
no idea who this guy is, but that's gonna be. He's gonna be going through his phone, and then he's just gonna see Sack, and that's gonna be awesome.
That is hilarious.
Classic
Wow.
prank,
Yeah, I guess that is a classic prank. That's
and it just
that's-
works.
Probably, he probably won't forget his phone next time.
Yeah, I know.
You're doing him a favor.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
been 2 days. He still doesn't have it. Like
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
is
I don't know what he's doing.
All All right, we're kind of getting to the end of what I had on the list here, but this weekend we do have Browns, Bears. So, Gerard, we're good to film for that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We have an update from Real American Beer. They want us to film more stuff for them.
Nice.
So that means another payday, which is good.
Did they like my haircut?
Yes, they did. I told them you got that, and they're like, all right, the production team is happy with that.
That's
Right.
so cool. That's so cool.
Shout out my
And
girl.
then, so we'll be doing, I think, 4 videos for them, or at least 2 this weekend. And we need to start thinking about ideas, so like segment ideas, question ideas, how we can incorporate the product into the interviews. So I'm going to let you kind of brainstorm on that.
Yeah.
Then we'll reconnect
I don't know
later this
about the
week.
product. I was gonna say questions for this weekend. Got to ask about Shador 100%. Got to ask about Shador.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And then just ask like bearing down. I don't know. Just
Yeah, we can figure those out. Also, I think we're going to do the man on the street. Excuse me. Our man on the street this weekend, like for Daydrink specifically, not Real American Beer, will be presented by Vivid Seats, which is exciting.
oh, nice one.
So we'll do like a plug at the end of every single TikTok or whatever that has our promo code for Vivid Seats.
Can they get us into the game?
Not yet. That's down the line. Once we get the ball rolling, they said like that opens the door for free tickets and things like that.
Nice.
So it's a great
I did a
partnership
deal
to
with
have.
them 2 years ago. I think I did one with them 2 years ago. Pretty decent.
Yeah, they mentioned they're trying to expand the Chicago market, and they said we're right up their alley. So if we can perform well for them, we should be able to get some great perks out of it and also drive them some good business.
There you go.
More breaking news for this Sunday.
Okay.
Gerard, you're going to understand this, Burns. You probably won't. Chug Flutie will be boots on the ground with us.
Let's go.
Burns, you know who Chug Flutie is?
No.
It's this guy. He's like, I think he's like 35. And he lives in Chicago and just posts videos of him chugging beers, and it is hilarious.
Like on Instagram, on.
Yeah, you can search him up. His name is Chug Flutie. And I had a call with him. He's not big. He's not a big creator or anything.
He has like 300. I like
yeah,
the chug.
Yeah, I think his videos are fucking hilarious.
That's all he does. It's just-
Yeah. And he's like, I would love to do something with you guys in some capacity. And I'm like, all right, let's do a test run this Sunday. So
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I'm
Flutie's
thinking we'll
on the
get
ground.
him. What'd you say?
Chug Flutie's boots on the ground.
Yeah, so Gerard, we also need to figure out a way to get him kind of in the mix. I'm thinking we'll do our normal routine and have us meet us like halfway through or something.
Yeah.
And film some shit with him.
But no, that's pretty cool. I had no idea what you were talking about at first, but you know what? That's pretty sick.
And he's not big, which is a bummer, but I think he's hilarious, and we could maybe get like a post a week or something from him, and start getting him, not like full-time or anywhere near that capacity, but like having him make some videos for us I think would be awesome. So that's where we're at with that.
Anything?
All right.
We wrapping up soon. I still gotta make some dials today, fellas.
All right, I'll keep this quick. We do have to update so we're going to update our content plan a little bit here, and I'll explain the reasoning is this past weekend our output just was not good at all. Like yesterday we only had 1 post go out, and that's my bad. It's just like I was packing the orders, which took like 8 hours, and then editing the video, so it's like realistically I don't have time to produce this content on busy weeks like that. So we're going to transition very small, like slightly. But what I need from you guys is so you guys make your own style of personal content, right? Gerard, you have your walking on the street. Burns, you have yours with like the green screen background that you always do.
I just
I'm thinking-
zoned out for a second. What are we saying? Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
All right. We're making a slight pivot in our content plan because this past week I was so busy with like packing orders, wrestling, editing the YouTube video, things like that, where it's like on busy days like that, it's very difficult for me to also get short form out. So like this past weekend, our output was very low, which is my fault. Like that's no one else's fault but mine. But I kind of recognized and was like, how can we still have good output even if weeks like this pop up? What I landed on is that you guys have your own style of content that you make. Burns, you have the green screen. Gerard has the walking down the street. I think instead of like trying to pull from you guys what you're already making, like I was thinking of, I think what we're going to do is once a week, I'll send you a topic or if you have a hot topic that you want to make a video about, you make a day drink specific video, and they go up on Friday and Saturday each week.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So it's like you don't post it on your personal. That way there's no crossover. Because, Gerard, I know sometimes you want your stuff to be just you, or sometimes you want to collab. That eliminates that. And we can collab.
Sure.
But so I'm going to need one video from you guys. Let's communicate on that. You come up with the topics I would prefer. But if not, I can have a scope out and send you topics to make videos on.
Okay, sounds good.
Second thing, and this is just because we've had the Twitter talk like 5 times, is I think the solution I found for it is each of us need to make 4 tweets a day on the Daydrink account.
Dude, I already got to run my whole Twitter feed. Like, I am busy as fuck on there, man.
Burns, like, this is a team here. There's no I in team.
No.
I
already live on Twitter way too much, bro.
No, see, that's not an excuse. This is
an excuse, bro.
It's not an excuse in the slightest. We had this conversation 2 weeks ago, and you said, "Well, we only posted twice last week." It's like, well, yeah. Because I spent 8 hours packing these orders. And once again, I'm not blaming anyone. If anything, it's my fault because I never set any guidelines or expectations or anything of that sort. This is a team. Our solution is for 2 weeks, we're going to go 4 tweets a guy each day on the main Daydrink account. And from there, we're going to see where we're at. We need to start firing on there. And it's a team effort. Dude, Burns.
Like, that's just too much, man. That's just
Burns.
Too much. It is.
All right. I'm gonna crash out here for a second, and this is not personal, dude. I don't ask fucking anything of you other than to be on camera for 2 weeks. You can make 4 tweets in a day.
I guess, yeah.
There's no I guess. You're gonna do it. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, you have to.
No, that's fine. I guess that's fine.
Chuck, did you see? I was tweeting on there. I was doing some replies. I was replying to some people. I don't know if you see it.
I don't see it unless someone likes it, I think, in our activity.
Oh, okay. Well, I was scrolling and just hitting some replies. I don't know if that does anything for us, but...
No, the more the better. But we're going 4 a day each guy, and from there in 2 weeks we'll recap, see where we're at, and adjust. But that's the expectation we're having set from now on.
Down. I got 4 ideas a day. I got 4 thoughts.
Awesome.
I just hate that I can't log in on my phone. I don't.
Yeah, I know, that's kind of weird.
So stupid.
You use your laptop for Twitter?
Well, I just can't log in. It won't let me log in on my phone to the Daydrink one.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't know. But, I always have my laptop on me. I'll be chilling.
All right, that's everything I got for this week.
Nice.
Sounds good. Sounds great. Sounds phenomenal.
Bang.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching episode number 4 of Daydrink Radio. If you made it to this point, once again, thank you very much. And we will be back next week on Monday, December, whatever it is.
Bingo. Beautiful,
Right,
great,
peace.
grand, amazing. Let's go.